ACHA Men's Division II Pool B Finale, RPI and Montana State. This game was one of a pair of Division II games postponed 3 nights before by the tornado warning in Maryland Heights, forcing a rare 4th day of pool play. Move-Out Day Part 2 would prove to be nothing short of dramatic, with both games posing major implications. The winner of Indiana and Lindenwood would claim Pool A outright. Meanwhile, Montana State could advance with a win over RPI, but an RPI victory meant Wisconsin would be advancing to the Final Four. The stage was set, and the action heated up quickly.
But again, we're wrapping up Pool B, and time to settle this thing. We're underway in St. Louis. Puck is flipped down to the Montana State zone. They'll chase. It's number 3, Tyler Fisher, playing it to the far side, out to the point. It's going to be held in by Gesa with a shot, and it's tipped in. 12 seconds into the game. RPI on the board early, a deflection possibly. Ryan Caraher out in front and make it 13 seconds the time of the goal.
Wow, 13 seconds in, and RPI wanting to play the role of spoiler. Well, they're getting it out already with the 1-0 lead, and I know who's cheering right now. Some Wisconsin Badger fans, as if Montana State were not to win, Wisconsin gets in. Well, how about a quick start to start this day 4, huh?
No kidding. I had a slow start to my day, a little under the weather, and I get in here and a goal right off the bat. Now at the right point, held in Montana State, off the glove, the rebound, they score! A quick response for the Bobcats, and we may have a barn burner on our hands. 1-1 in the first 2 minutes.
Well, they're saying don't start celebrating just yet, Wisconsin. We want to get back into this one, and boy, did they ever in a hurry. Steven Eyrich will get credit for the tip in. Time of that goal, 1 minute and 41 seconds.
How many empty net goals have we seen where the player just has the full net in front of him? Steven Eyrich pots home the rebound. The luck of the Eyrich, if you will.
You took the words right out of my mouth, man. I was going to say, is this Irish or what? I've got my St. Patrick's Day green on today just for this occasion.
I was trying to Google how many hours it had been since the tornado warning and gave up. I knew I had to start talking. So that's why we were a little slow to begin. That's on me. Brownwell, zone entry, right wing, got in, flip to the goal mouth. There it was, and it just missed Jake Parent. That was going to be a tough rush to make. Everyone was going to have to go on all cylinders there. A takedown at neutral. Speth, good inlet, and in they go with Clem. And the shot up the glove. The rebound for Clem is turned aside. The initial shot by Farina. Here's a draw win and a shot put onto the pad there from Brendan Ma right from the faceoff. Up high, long wrister tipped, and another save by Johnson. Poked out. Bobcats on a full rush. Here comes Vincent Felt, left wing shooting, just missed the glove side. They pulled it a couple inches northwest, that might have gone in. Poke forward again, right wing side, in they go with Felt. Throw it in front off a defender, rebound out high, another shot, there's a rebound chance, and another open net goal, this time for the Bobcats. And now they lead 2-1.
Wow, opportunistic again. Are the Bobcats looking for those second and third opportunities? And it looks like Jake Parent is going to be the recipient of this one. Time of that goal, 6 minutes and 23 seconds.
Parent indeed right at the top of the crease off a net mount scramble. You can see the puck come off the pad of Shraven. It was almost like slow motion with Parent digging away at the puck and putting it home. Comes back over again. Uzic took a hit, still free in the middle. Montana State keeping the pressure on. Here's a shot. It pats up. Rebound from a sharp angle, turned down, and it's cleared to the line and out. Fired back along near side. Shot thrown on. Stick save again by Johnson. Battle for in the corner. Montana State trying to go with numbers the other way. It's held in. Another shot padded off. Just enough there on the drive for Burton. Out to the point. Poke free. Here come the Bobcats right wing side on a rush. And the shot off the arm of Shraven and over top of the net. Face-off won by the Bobcats, left side, given to the half wall. Speth throws it, deflected. That one went off of Farina and stopped by Shraven. There are the Bobcats to keep the puck in the zone. It's Farina around back. Chopped off his stick by Thomas Hall. Worked forward by Usage. A big scrum there on the left wing side as it's kept alive by Smith, going cross ice and the long shot patted off. And still held in. Here's a high slap shot, high glove side. Bobcats again, a centering feed right in behind Sutton. And RPI will go for a step. It's Zoya, left wing side. Zoya going for the net. The backhander, a rising shot turned down by Johnson. Just got his arm on it. Puck played around Montana State in the corner. Pakahaya drive missing the goal from Gesa, or rather from Brownell as it comes off the back wall and sent around. Brownell keeps it in at the point, giving it left wing. Here's a wrist shot, tipped, and they score! Luke Jorgensen with a high left wing wrist shot, found its way through, maybe tipped, maybe not, but it's 3-1 Montana State.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Peyton. Luke Jorgensen with the tip in, and they're putting all kinds of heat on RPI now with 7:11 to go in this opening period, up 3-1, trying to make a statement early so they can get set, maybe a mindset for tomorrow, but they got to still keep their head in it. But they're up 3-1 now. Time of the goal, 12:49.
Well, they're definitely making a statement, scoring 3 unanswered goals as Johnson, the goaltender, will send one around. RPI had control through the first 4 minutes, and since then it's been all Montana State. Held up by Davis. Dropped it down. Centering pass right to the goal mouth. Another save again by Straven. Carraher dusts it. Switches to Hall. Takes it right, drops it off Feldman. Cross ice. Here's a shot. Hall, pat save again. But stopped by Johnson. He kicked it to the corner, and the Bobcats clear it. Jurgensen and Jorgen, so it'll be a little confusing. Safronov on a full skate. Here he comes. Anton Safronov, nice move, and then hit at the last moment. That would have been a dazzling play, but Montana State defense had other plans. Bobcats back at full strength. Here's Ma. Got a shot low in the pads of Johnson. Safronov left it off. Dribble to the point, Ma. And he's poked off. And here come the Bobcats, a 2-on-1. Innes, right wing, took the shot. Good stop by Schraven.
Boy, good power play opportunities for Kevin Ma or Brendan Ma on the other end. Peyton thought he had one of them had a chance to go through.
Now a step to the outside by Speth, the backhander, and maybe getting a piece of it with Schraven. Seeing some confident rushes here. Puck back at center and worked back by Wes Ennis. That's intercepted. Roy at the edge of balance. One-timer, pats up. Rebound, fanned on. As there were 2 RPI forwards darting for the net. Farina handled and cleared away by the goaltender Schraven. That'll be cleared away by Safronov. RPI gets it to deep center. Now a bad bounce off of Fisher. Carry forward. Kerriman's shot. That's patted off again, or Carraher rather. Patted off by Johnson. Mancini was after it for RPI. Cleared to the back. Held in. Ennis across to his right. Zipped over to the left. Larice shot, tip, rebound, and a save made by Schraven. Motoring on the outside is Speth. Dropped it off. Giving out to the point. Here's another shot. Another save by the chest. As Ennis let it go, and it's cleared. Give it to the corner. Speth looking at the net. Power play winding down. Speth patient with the puck. Power play ends there. Drop-off pass. Fed to the slot. Turnaround shot. Blocker save off Aiden Clem. Sutton turning it down for Ellingson. Back to Sutton, right wing. Closes. Pulls it away. A bouncer to the back. Brownell for Sutton. Down in front. One-timer hit the post. Ellingson off the iron. Now another drive. Tip and rolling through the crease out the other side. Brownell with a heavy shot. He's got it again. Left wing, holding, shooting. Pad save, turnaround back into the crease. Trying to find that is Schraven. Still battle for, and finally Schraven has it secured. Shoot off to the USA rink. I'll be having the first men's Division I semifinal between Adrian and Minot State. There's a great chance, or rather by Liberty and UNLV. I'm getting my matchup, mixed up again, Lou. Burton fired forward, tipped off Safronov. And Clem will make a good move to get through center. He's on the fly. Clem, the shot popped off the goal stick and out of play. Taken on the fly, Owen Davis gives to his left. Oh, huge hit. And knocked Halfway into the bench is Wes Ennis.
Oh.
Fisher across ice. Holding, making a move, and a shot blocked down as Brown will try to get it off. They got to take it heavily to the ice. Possible 2-on-1 the other way. Burton got it. Save made. By Johnson. Takedown after the fact.
Yeah, and Montana State's going to get a penalty on that too, Peyton.
Face off, Montana State at their own line. Poked it forward. Left wing pickup. Good play for Farina coming in. Back door. No. Not sure if it was a save by Schraven or took a bounce out of the crease. 7:45 to go in the period. And a shot dumped on net and almost lost there by Schraven, and it's whistled down the post there. Shrugging with his arm was Schraven. Now 7 minutes to go here in the second. Here comes Zoya. Got in. His shot stopped wide. From behind the goal, trying to stuff it off the pads of Schraven. From the bad angle was Ellingson. Another point shot deflected. Rebound came free. Ellingson centered and fanned on the short side by Speth. Played up. RPI gets the center. Zoya, and he creates a 3-on-2 with McKenna. And Ma dragged the leg to keep it onside. Zoya cuts to the net. Lou, I thought that went in before the net went off.
I'm right there with you, Peyton. It sure looked like it from here, but obviously they had a better angle down there than we did.
Montana State tried to clear the puck out. A diving play. Fed right wing Dawson Speth. Speth cut in, but cut off and cleared away with the goaltender Schraven. And it's a good bounce. RPI ahead. Safronoff leads it in, gets the return, fires, and a save by Johnson. And the rebound shrugged off. Getting tripped up was Felt. And they collide for the puck at neutral. Carried in right wing. Jorgensen cuts through, but a poke check made by Burcham. Blue line drive, pads, save. Good stop by Schraven, but have had better pace. Ma from the draw, sharp angle, good stop along the post by Johnson. It'll be cleared by Montana State, and that's the story for the second period. No change in the score. It remains 3-1 for the Bobcats.
Once the horn sounded to end the second period, it was time for me to head over to the USA rink to cover the men's Division I semifinal between Liberty and UNLV. Enjoy the third period with the captain himself, Lou Gamlin.
But the RPI will look to clear. Skating out of the zone will be Gesa. Gesa skates it up over to the far side. He throws one towards the net, off the shoulder of Johnson. There was a wide open opportunity for RPI. Couldn't come up with it. Montana State hanging on to a 3-1 lead. With their sights set on a semifinal berth. Should they lose, Wisconsin will get the try. Coming in on goal with a shot. Nifty move by Zoya. But Johnson able to glove it off and hang on. Back on top with it. Feldman has it right in front of us. Now on top over to Hall. Hall, one-time blast. Taken that time by Carraher into the midsection of Johnson. Played out to the neutral zone now. It'll be skated up over the line. Clem will bring it there with a shot. Hall will chase after it as well for RPI. His play almost stolen away, tipped around. Now it is. Here's an opportunity coming in on goal. Oh, what a save by Schraven. Farina looking for his third goal of the tournament. 12 minutes left to go here in regulation time. Now as it's skated out to center ice. Bounced off the puck. Now it'll be played by Feldman.
Montana State would shut the door in the third period, killing off 2 RPI power plays and stamping out any opportunity of an RPI comeback. The Bobcats held on to win 3-1 and advanced to the Final Four. Pool A's finale was next on the docket, with Lindenwood eliminating the defending champions Indiana 4-1. The Final Four was set, with Lindenwood facing Florida Gulf Coast and Montana State squaring off against St. Thomas.